Hi, welcome to Living Fully. I'm Lauren Taub Cohen. I'm the creator of Living Fully. So, in this guided exercise, I'm wanting to offer some support on how we can be with those frustrating experiences while on vacation. You know, vacation time is so precious and certainly not a given for many of us. So, when we do have vacation time, when we do have time off, it's precious. It's like we can grip it tightly. And, we, in that process of gripping it tightly, we kind of kick up more tension. And yet it's understandable, right? Like so much of our days, so much of our time is spent navigating obstacles and responding to life's surprising zingers. And so, of course, we want our vacation time to be free of stress, empty of worry. Like, and it's great when that happens, and sometimes it doesn't. You know, I grew up with the saying, man plans and the universe laughs. And growing up, I thought that was a really kind of dismal outlook. And over the years, the more I've lived, the more I've experienced, I've realized there's some hard truth to that. It's a bit like the saying I had when I used to teach in the classroom. I have my plans, and then there's my day. And sometimes they're in sync, but more often there's a lot of adjusting and pivoting. And so our vacations can feel like that too. And my hope in offering this exercise is to help you be with what's true for you. That frustration, that disappointment, that grumpiness, whatever it is, and the reactions coming up to it, coming up to that, like, I wish I wasn't feeling this way, or I wish this feeling would go away. Being with the feeling and then the feeling about the feeling, making room and space for both so that you begin to feel more ease, you begin to relax more without changing how you feel or trying to control something that may be beyond your control. Oh, so, yeah, the phrase that's coming for me is experiencing ease amidst unease. Yeah, there can be both. So, as we go through this exercise, if anything I offer doesn't say, or if, let me start that again. If anything I offer doesn't feel right, please do what would. Yeah. So, just taking some time to get comfortable where you are, making any adjustments, grabbing an additional pillow or blanket. And if you need more time, you can pause this recording. Yeah, so, as a way of starting, just taking some time to let awareness come more and more to your whole body as it is here and now. Feeling the support of what you're sitting upon. Maybe noticing where your body meets and receives that support. Feeling the support beneath your hands, and the support beneath your feet. Just allowing your body to be as it is and feel as it does. And feeling your breathing, allowing your breath to be just as it is, however it is. If you like, you might notice what already feels open, flowing, pleasant, even just a bit. And acknowledging any areas or places that don't feel like that. They're welcome too. Letting awareness come more and more into that whole inner area of your body, including your throat and chest, stomach and belly. Just taking some time to notice how you are right now, the mood that's there or the weather within. And just allowing what's there to be there in a wordless way. Like we're not rushing in to label or name. You're just noticing how you are, the mood that's there, in a wordless way. And then maybe allowing a description to come from the mood itself or the feel of the mood. So maybe there's a kind of heaviness or a sinking. And just noticing what's true for you. Being with the body feel of what's there without labeling it. So just allowing a description to come from that place. And if a description does come, words like sinking, heavy, grippy, checking those words back with that place to see if they fit, to see if those words match. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, maybe there's more. Allowing that description to change if it needs to. Description may come in words or images, like as I check the word heavy, it's more of like a sinking in the mud heavy. Or maybe an image comes of like gummy, something dried out. Or even if the description that comes doesn't make sense, or it's not quite fully there in words, that's okay. And for some, you may be with this mood, with this feeling, and no words come to describe it or images, and that's okay too. You're just keeping this place company. And then you might say inwardly or out loud to this place, feeling the way it does. Hello, I know you're there. Mm. And as you're with it, you might even sense its mood. And that can sound like a funny invitation. So you're just sensing its mood, how it feels from its perspective. Like maybe it's feeling grumpy, annoyed, overwhelmed, spazzy, you know. You're just sensing how it feels. And if something comes like annoyed, irritated, angry, let it know you hear that. You could say inwardly or out loud to it, I really get you feel grumpy. I really get you feel ticked off. Um, And you're not trying to talk it out of how it's feeling or cheer it up or make it better. You're letting it know you get how it feels. Like you're allowing this place to feel the way it does and to have company so that it can feel this way and not be alone. You're there with it. Yeah, and as you're with it, you might also notice if there are any reactions coming up about it. Like maybe there's something saying, like, oh, stop feeling this way, or I wish this would just move on. Or maybe it's even telling you, like, let it go already. There's nothing you can do. You can't change what happened, or yeah, just checking to see if there's a reaction to the feeling. Something not liking it, something wishing it would go away. And if you do notice there's something like that there for you, then let it know you hear it. And say inwardly or out loud, I hear you. You wish this would go away. Or, I hear you. You want me to just let it go. And so both are there. Feeling itself and the feeling about the feeling. And maybe taking a moment to just notice how that feels. To not be merged with either one. Like each one has space. Feeling the way it does, and the feeling about the feeling the way it does. And both are there. I have just a couple more invitations to offer, so see if it would feel right to keep going or to stop if this feels like plenty. And it is. Yeah. And if it feels right, you might turn towards that one that's having a reaction to the feeling, that's wanting it to go away, or, you know, kind of wanting to kick it aside. You might sense what it's not wanting you to experience or feel if that feeling lingers. Maybe it's not wanting you to feel dragged down or stressed or hurt. Just sensing what it's not wanting you to feel or experience. And if something comes, let it know you hear it. You can say to it inwardly or out loud, I really get you're not wanting me to feel dragged down. You're not wanting me to feel depressed on my vacation. And checking back with it to see if it's feeling a bit more understood. Maybe it shares more about what it's not wanting you to feel, or maybe it starts sharing what it does want you to feel, like it's wanting you to feel happy and, you know, exuberant on vacation, or it's so whatever comes, let it know you hear that. In a few moments, we'll look for a comfortable stopping place. You might just kind of sense how you are right now in this moment. Noticing if there's been a shift of some kind. Maybe there's a softening somewhere or a little bit more space or not, just noticing what you notice without expecting. And if you do notice a pleasant shift, even a small one, just taking some time here to let your body savor the feel of that. As a way of savoring it, you might let your body make any movements it might like to make as a way of savoring that pleasant shift. Again, even if it's not the only way you feel, no, we're not asking anything to go away or be different than what it is. We're just taking time to savor what we normally might walk past or go past. And as a way of ending, you might sense if there's something more that wants to be seen, included, included, or acknowledged before ending. Yeah, sensing if there's something more that wants to be seen, included, or acknowledged before ending. And as a way of ending, if it feels right, feel free to thank your body or your body's process or what came into awareness. And at your own pace and at your own time, opening your eyes and coming back to the room you're in, the space you're in, and taking some time to look around the room you're in, the space you're in. Yeah, noticing objects and even the space between objects, taking that in. Allowing your body to make any movements, adjustments it might like to make. Yeah. And so feel free to share any part of what came for you in the comments section below. Questions are welcome too. Yeah. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.